chapter 5 and 13. It says, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time, for it is an evil time. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Salutation to you, Archeums, pushing this word in sincerity and truth. This is your brother Yassad, back at you with another lesson, willing to edifying. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai. So this video would be, the prudent man shall keep silent in that time, right? Because um, it's so long I've been trying to do this video, but the Lord finally put His spirit upon me to do it today. And um, yeah, because thinking, right? The Lord say that shall evil be done in the city, and the Lord had not done it, because surely He revealed His servant, revealed His secrets unto the servants, His prophets, right? And then the Lord, the the Lord, well, that's to show you that the evil that is to be befall and is to come, and just as was in the past, the Lord had done it. But what He did, He revealed it unto His servants, the prophets. But then there's the book of Ezekiel, I think it's chapter 7, where it says, give them a warning from me. Right? Right. Ezekiel 3:17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them a warning from me. So that is the thing. That's it. We say, thus saith the Lord. Right? This is not something that of our vain opinion or our own interpretation. But this warning is from Yahweh Shai, that we get understanding through the Holy Spirit and through His Word. It say, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speak it to warn the wicked from his wicked ways, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but the blood will I require at thine hand, because we in a serious hot waters just as well. So as we know, right, as we know this, we ought to go out and preach. So comes the brothers that saying that we ought not to go out and preach while they're going off, because we had to be washing our their bloods from our hands, right? We had to be washing our hands from their blood, right, by going out and warning them of the danger to come, because the Lord revealed these things unto us. It says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turned not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou shalt deliver thy soul. So so once we are able to warn them, and they don't take heed, that is on them, you know. So so now is the time period where the warning are going out. The Lord say he he stretch his hand unto the on he stretch out his hand, but no man regard it. There is also a precept that says um he sent them rising early. Let's see if I get right. Book of Jeremiah 7:25, it says, since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have even sent unto you all my servants the prophets. So these people can't say they never hear, you know. It had all the prophets coming out and prophesying, warning them, telling them that to repent because the danger is coming, the destruction is coming. Even Yahushua, the Messiah, came and warned them just as well. It said, daily rising up early and sending them, yet they hearken not unto me, nor incline their ear, but hearken and harden their neck. They did worse than their fathers. Yeah, because it is more evil multiplied upon the earth. So in the second is just, you know, I think there is chapter 5 or either chapter 2. I believe it's chapter 5. You know, wickedness increase upon the earth. So so the judgment just piling up, right? So that's why the Lord reserve the thermonuclear fire, right? So so again, but this video is aiming at the time coming where you're not gonna be hearing the Lord's prophet mouth anymore. Cause you see, the Lord has a time period for everything, right? Um, let's see, second is 4 verses 30. Right, 37. Let's say by measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times. And he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So, so until the the, the, the measure be carried out, uh, the time for preaching, then the Lord is gonna remove his men, by means of setting up Esau Edom to put laws against that, you know, because they already have been working upon it, they have their the unrighteous decrees. Some even had been set up already, but not fully enforced, and new laws they're looking to make, as it's in the Isaiah 10 who wanted them that decree unrighteous decrees, right? But ultimately, we know is the Lord, right? Because soon it is going to be a crime to be preaching, because they see this as misinformation and a threat to the state. But hey, all that is prophecy, right? The book of Amos, chapter 8. See here, that's all prophecy. It said, behold, the days come, Amos 8 and 11, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And what is a famine? Something come to a drought, right? Something, it, 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 it is no more. Right, just as how we all have farming and bread, food gets so scarce until food run out. So the time coming where the 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 children's bread is not gonna be shared anymore. The bread for the children, which is the word, you're not gonna be hearing it no more. And it's say the because just another bring this precept because the say also is a yapa precept in the book of Matthew 20, 24 and 37, because the scripture say it are not new under the sun, right? And hey, before that, Ecclesiastes 3 and verses 1, it said to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. So everything have a time, right? So they had a time where the Lord sent out his servants to warn the people, right? Because we don't know, the Lord say that the four winds being hold back the destruction to come until what? The his servants is sealed. So the angel was to hold back the four winds until what? The marker exemption was placed upon the elect, the one third, right? Um, so right, let me go back at that Matthew 24:37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Because when you take a look at in the days of Noah, and it would say it in verse 38, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And that's it. That's that says the main point. There was crying about their daily lives until Noah entered into the ark. And Noah entering into the ark represents us not preaching anymore, because we going under the wing of Yahweh Hashem Yeshai, because it's an evil time, right? Because in that time it's gonna have the MOTB rolling out, right? The Quran rolling out. Then there will be seditions. Then there would be what? There would be famines, because think about it. Look at how much food processing plant have been burnt by now. The poison in the waters, and also so a lot of crops not being able to to um to bear. Then they're purchasing the lands and destroying the crops. So they in the aim of a forced famine, right? Because just as the Lord has his plan, Edom has his plan as well. But the Lord is the master of deceiving. So because he says both the deceiver and the deceived are his, right? Because ultimately he is deceiving Esau Edom, right? When Esau Edom think everything is going according to his way, he is being deceived. And ultimately Yahweh Hashem Yahushai putting the spirit of the red horse upon him to bring death and mourning unto the people, right? Because it's all about judgment, same way too. It say, and knew not until the flood came. So that is it. They was being ignorant. They didn't want to act, and they wanted to be blind, and they didn't know until the flood, which type the destruction came. So when they really do look and now open their eyes to realize they're already into the fire. So now that the time where they all would like to seek us, right? It and took them all away, so shall also the Son of Man be. Yeah, pa, because this Amos 8 and 11, because that time when they realized there wasn't, when they realized the rain started to fall, because back then it didn't have rain, it was dew. We used to water we used to, supply the plants with sufficient water, right? And mist used to come up from the ground that we know as dew, right? Um, so it says, and they wandered from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek. And that is because in that evil day, when they realize Esau Edom tricked them, the Karag is on the loose, right? All mayhem and all evil, all, everything outside. Sedition among men, famine is then die the time when they in the fire, then they'll want to catch themselves. Then die the time they will be looking to seek. They will be looking to seek for the answers, and they would remember that it is what? The same men of the Lord that they reject, the scoff at, the reproach, these so-called madmen had the answers. But that time when they come to look for us, what would take place? Let's see. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from people to people. There will be the Hindu gods, they will be seeking the Hindu gods, the Allah, the and from these idols they're not gonna get an answer. They would still be dying off. They wouldn't be relieved. They wouldn't be delivered. Right? Then north even to the north, even to the east, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it. So yeah, they're not gonna find it because the scriptures say the prudent man shall keep silent because why? It is an evil time. The time past where um you could have go out and preach. Because in that time as it say Noah, Daniel and Job they could have but only saved their own souls. And that time is you had to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, praying, you know, keeping in the spirit that the Lord upkeep you in that time, right? Um, I was to bring out the book of Matthew 25 for example, right? Because the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 12, I'll get that first. It speaks of wisdom being a defense, right? It's a for wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. So yeah, because in that time, wisdom and knowledge, pursuant to Isaiah chapter 33 and 6, wisdom and knowledge gonna be the stability of thy times. Because in that evil time, through this wisdom, we're gonna know how to move, how to walk. Because Psalms 119 and verses I think 104 or 105, it say thy word is a light unto my feet, is a lamp unto my steps, my path. So this word is light. It is a light in the darkness, right? And that time gonna be a dark and a evil time. So it's saying wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time to keep us stable, to keep us, kept in that day, you know, and strength of salvation. So that is our stronghold, wisdom in that time, you know. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Yes, because having wisdom, we're gonna surely have the fear of Yahweh Shemeshai upon us. Right? So I'm gonna get Matthew 25 and verses 8. Because this here is the parable of the five wise and the five foolish. And this is how they're gonna be in that time in. They will require for oil. Matthew 5 and 8 to the point. It said, and the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. Because, hey, this here, hey, the scriptures just so you probably call. In that time, some of our family members who remember, hey, this man was in that thing. And we was telling, we don't realize it is actually, true. So they will come asking for oil in that day, but the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. So in that time, you can, put aside what you doing to go and be teaching somebody in that time because it takes a good while. And the scripture said to seek the Lord in your youth, while evil days come not, because why you when you wouldn't have no pleasure in them no more. So you had to do this from now, when the evil days haven't, manifest itself. Because the evil days it have manifest itself. It's just the men still preaching whereby the gates still open, right? So now is the time to turn to the Lord. Salakia about that. Right? It say, lest there be not enough for us and you, yeah. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourself. Right? Yeah. So we would tell them, go back to your pastors, that your soul had a desire to learn from, you know. So in that day, I'll go back to that Amos 5 and 13. Cause hey, I love this precept. So it said, therefore the prudent shall keep silence in that time. Yeah, because we're gonna have to keep to ourselves because in that time you would know who to trust. Because we had to beware of them because they will look to deliver us up. Because in that time we're gonna be seen as threat to the state. Right? For this very same word. They're gonna persecute us for Yahushai words. Right? Hey, I hope this lesson was edifying. Again, double honors unto the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Salutation to you, Archeum, pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Until the next one, I'll close off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Akakodash. Shalom.